Alright, so for this Monster Hunter Rise weapon spotlight video, I'm going to do something a little different. Typically before I sort of write up a sort of review of the weapon at hand and then would just go and post the or edit together my best hunts with the weapon against the monsters I chose for it. But I don't know, I want to try something different, and honestly I think it's because the dual blades so far are my least favorite weapon I've tried for the first time in Rise, and I'm not as eager to be a perfectionist when it comes to how I beat the chosen monsters for this one. So yeah, instead I'm just gonna hunt both monsters right now and kind of just go at them in one take. And yeah, hopefully I've chosen Rachna and Basarios, and sometimes Basarios will randomly be one of the first other monsters in the map with Rachna. Is it a girl or a boy? I don't know. For their quest. So I'm kind of hoping that happens so I could just take out both of them at the same time. But I'll start with the scarier, stronger monster, which is the spider. But even though that's the case, stat-wise, I think Basarios is an interesting, tougher hunt because he has it has the whole like weak spots that change during the course of the fight, and for the most part it is just a monster made of rock, rocks all over. So yeah, well, I think Rachna's all the way up here at 7. Yeah. So hopefully Basarios shows up and I'll take on Basarios first. But if not, we'll finish this one up and then... Oh yeah, that's right. For the stamina matters a lot here. Boost your stamina. Let me see. Oh, okay. So I don't know what's the difference then. This one boosts your stamina and is also a drink that what's her face from Monster Hunter, the anime, likes to make. Monster Hunter Stories anime. And then there's these. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I never use it anyways, so I need to remember. I've been forgetting to drink my armor skin. Yeah, we're all good. Yeah, we are all good. Let's go. Yeah, so the reasons why dual blades, I don't hate them, but they're sort of my least favorite, is because they're kind of the opposite of my preferred playstyle, which is in all games is sort of the big hit kind of thing. Like in Smash, for instance, I like the meteor spikes, which are super impactful. They make a gnarly sound and the enemy just shoots to the bottom super quickly. But also I like Captain Falcon's like charge punch and Donkey Kong's charge punch and all that. And like in a shooter, I'm gonna go for he didn't show up here, but oh well. In a shooter, I'll typically go for like a shotgun or some kind of like big bang kind of weapon. Shotgun typically is my go-to. In Cyberpunk though, I've opted for the handgun just cause like I've gotten it to a point where it's like I'm one shot and a limb is popping off or the head straight up explodes, like, and it makes it perfect for stealth with the silencer and stuff, which is my ultimate preferred playstyle. It's a stealthy one, but the dual blades are not stealthy, nor are they explosive. And I think that's sort of my favorite thing with the hammer and greatsword, for instance, is that response you get. Like, not every hit will knock a monster back or cause them to flinch, but it happens pretty frequently, and I love Slugger and knocking them out and stuff like that. So the dual blades is the opposite. It's like death by 1,000 cuts, right? So it's kind of like just, I don't know. It's sort of underwhelming in that way, for me at least. But it is great when it comes to dealing damage quickly, of course. It's probably one of the highest DPS weapons. And it does have that really cool spike, or like that spine move where you just travel along the spine, but I feel like that's the only like cool moment when you're using it, versus like hammer where I could just any number of hits could like could like topple them or something like that. And also it's not too complicated, even though it's not like your other weapons with meters and stuff where it's like, alright, now I gotta time this perfectly or something. This one just, you know, as long as your stamina's good for it, just stay in demon mode and all that. You really don't have to think about it. Just fill up the bar. See there, demon mode, you can access it anytime. And also what's cool is someone noted like little tips and tricks, which is that while you're in this demon mode and you're doing these slashes with X or any sort of like chain, you don't have to worry about your stamina finishing. Like if I stood here and I just keep swiping, or if like it just worked out that way, and even though the stamina could hit 0, like he would still stay in, or the character would still stay in demon mode. So you could just keep attacking with the attack boost in effect and stuff like that, keeping the meter up too. So right now you're not building up the meter. Once it gets to full, I guess that initiates or puts you in arc demon mode. So when it turns white, let me see. No, it's just, oh, when the bar turns red all over, right? They should be getting there. Oh, he's just gonna run? Alright, let's go. Oh, no. Turf war? I haven't seen Ragna engage in a turf war with another one. But yeah, it's kind of easy to understand, and it feels like easy to master, which I think might be a negative in this case. It's like once you realize, oh, it's basically X, that is what you're gonna be dealing with most often, and then A is like to get into the air, right, with that jumping attack. Yeah, it's pretty much rinse and repeat. Whereas with greatsword and like hammer, I feel like you can sort of do any number of things and kind of use several things to react in a given moment. Whereas here, you want to kind of rely on the kunai attack. And also one of the tips that guy noted was you don't have to attack the spot where the kunai is hit. You can just attack the monster anywhere and it'll add to that multiplier. So like I could have been hitting one of the other legs. That's one thing I don't like about Ragna is she'll go down, but then it's like you think she's down for the count, and then nah, she gets up like a second later. So you see, but I've chosen, and also like it's one of those things where you press the button once and you do multiple attacks. For some reason I don't like that, where you sort of get locked in like a kind of long animation, whereas greatsword and hammer typically one button press, one swing of either, which I kind of like. It's just easier for me to follow, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so with this one, in my build, I focused on the sharpness, like keeping that from deteriorating quickly, and I guess some other stuff. This build was something I set up. Like I stopped playing before I got around to doing this video, but I was working with the dual blades for like a little bit there. Like I was almost ready to do the video, but then for some reason or another I forgot like why I never got around to it, and then I just kind of took a break from Monster Hunter. I just needed it, I guess. But man, like Sunbreak is out. I still haven't bought it. I still haven't done the update, but I'm totally ready to just roll right into that once I'm done with these weapon spotlights. I don't want to update it just because I want to learn the weapons as they were in this initial release. Shoot, that's not a good spot. So yeah, obviously you want to drop the kunai in a sweet spot, but I don't even think it did anything. I didn't see a big number there. And also they noted that, like, I guess in the past, if a monster roared while you were in demon mode, your stamina wouldn't recover. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this animation. Yeah. I'm good though. Oh, that's one that I don't like. Rachna can get annoying. Once Rachna gets enraged, it's tough to get out of there. Like, she'll juggle you, basically, for lack of a better word. At least that's what's happened to me. Is she gonna move? No. Also, there's a tip right in the hunter's notes. If you cut that strand, she'll like fall over or something. But I've never managed to do it. But for the original demon mode, I like the speed. I like the speed of the running speed. Is that what you would call it? Hold on, let me see if I can get the kunai. Just the cool thing I like, that's why I picked Rachna for this weapon, was the many weak spots, right? That you could just work on. And I guess you're sort of like flinch resistant a bit when you see if you just like, well, that took me out of the animation, but like you could stay in your constant attack animation if you just, even if you don't have stamina. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so I wasn't expecting to, oh shoot. Oh, good lordy. I wasn't expecting to pull off a pretty sweet hunt no matter how many times I tried. So yeah, I don't really mind that it's not going beautifully. Also, the head is a super weak spot for all the monsters, right? But oh, I forgot about it. But man, I cannot get Rachna's dome, dude. I also haven't been in the air enough. Let's go. I like this. I like going with the X instead, at least for Rachna. Oh, they're not. I guess I should have went for the head, but again, I don't like getting over there and then all of a sudden she's standing up and it's like I just wasted my time walking over. I just always go for this abdomen. That's the abdomen of the spider, right? The big old fat butt part. It's not called their butt, okay? Any parts? That might have been back over there where the hunt, where the fight, the turf war happened. Shiz. I forgot to go pick up the parts. Whatever, I fought her so many times. But yeah, so basically the fact that it's more of like a death by 1,000 cuts versus like the slugger fest that is my other favorites is what kind of makes this sort of lower on my list. I mean, Switch Axe has the whole like, I don't know, that one, the transformation of it all is cool, and like latching on is cool. I really like Lance still. I don't know why, just something about it is like, what, like oddly satisfying? Oh, see, I still don't understand everything, but I wasn't like negated by the roar. Let me just put this sucker in. Who knows, maybe it'll... Is it still... It's not in effect? Oh, I thought it would at least pop off. For minimal damage. Oh, cool, that counts. Oh, I had 3 wire bugs, that's why. Boom. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the big egg sack. So yeah. And also, it's like it doesn't matter the damage of the hits as long as you get a lot of hits on them. That kunai will still do. Let's see if I can go for the... What is it called? The Demon Flurry? There we go. Yeah, so it is a good weapon to just jump into. I think it'd be a good one to recommend to starting players. But I think the lack of a defensive option... Well, I guess that's what the... see? I was still attacking even though there was no stamina. Screw this, I'm staying. Yeah, for like Rachna, the X, because she's not long, but she is like tall and like... I don't know, I preferred coming down with the X versus the spine attack. Basario's a good one for the spine. I'll do it right now, screw it. And it's like, I guess it's a cool thing that you can trigger it in the air too, apparently. Like there's little tricks that apparently in that thread count as like OP moves or benefits, changes that they gave to the... Oh shoot. That they gave to the dual blades, which is good. I'm happy that... It seems like most of the weapons in Rise are either keep the good things from World that they gave to them and from other games even, like, but maybe like Charge Blade or whatever losing... I forget what move it was. Or is it... What is it called? Something Axe, or I don't know. Okay, I'll stop talking and start paying attention. It's a cool monster though. Super great design. I hate spiders, but like, whatever. I still like Spider-Man and stuff. The face is cool and all that. I guess because it's all like usually like lizards and all that stuff. Like getting a bug, giant bug. It's pretty dope. Oh, I was hitting a bunch of iron there, getting bouncing off. Let's go. Okay. What's cool too is that you still have access to some of the cool moves and stuff even when you're out of demon mode, but have triggered Arc Demon, I guess? Let's go. The worst thing is when you go for that kunai hit and it doesn't stick, or they move in the last second. Oh, it gets me. It annoys the crap out of me. Alright, whatever. Stamina regenerated. Or I guess one thing people like is that you can go right into that spine tracker from the air, so let's try it. Oh, god damn it, I pressed the wrong... Oh, it's because I had the weapon out. Ah, whatever. He's moving around too much. But I mean, it looks like it's dealing a lot of damage quickly, so it really is a good... Oh. Damn it. I always forget she goes... Oh, shoot. See, I'm not good with the dual blades, but I'm not down with getting carded. I shouldn't get carded. Aw, you guys freaking... Yeah, let's focus now. Oh, I didn't even notice she was running. The pop filter kind of covers the map. So yeah, it seems like overall dual blades still as good as before, or even better, based on what I've read from other dual blade mains. But probably not one I'll return to very often. I think sword and shield is sort of the good middle ground, because you get the shield bashing attacks that give you some of that slugger action. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people love this weapon. I can see why. It's good at what the playstyle it's trying to emulate. Now's the time. I think, see, again, that's Master of None. I didn't get to attack anything. Alright. Here I come. Dang it. See, you could get it up to like 200. Yeah, dang, I was kind of hoping the leg would move up right there. Again, I barely got lucky. Oh, none of my wire bugs are in action? Oh, it's over. Dude, I feel like I didn't even do anything. See, with the hammer and the greatsword though, you get that like response, right? Like boom, boom. Alright, let's just go ahead and use this to see my equipment info. Status or equipment info? Yeah, so I've been racking up levels like crazy doing these weapon spotlights and all the fights to try to get good against the monsters. At first when I was like, get to level 100 to fight Crimson Glow Valstrax, dude, whatever, I'm done. I beat the final boss, who cares? But now I'm over at like 180, almost 190. Just having fun with the layered armor, and then it's like they've added a whole nother game probably with like Sunbreak and stuff. Ugh. A good problem to have. Too much Monster Hunter. And Generations Ultimate is on sale right now. There's some big sale. Maybe it's like end of summer sale or something, but it's pretty cheap. It's like 12 bucks. But like, as someone who's gotten all the like this is probably the most I don't know, the one that has the most conveniences and all that for new players. Like, I don't know, maybe going back to Generations Ultimate wouldn't. Not having the Palamute, the wire bugs, some other quality of life stuff, other quality of life things might be a kind of a turn off, even though it does have every monster up until like World, right? But I mean, it is almost every monster, so that's kind of a appealing element. But I think like I've seen like I'm not trying to see anything like spoilers for Sunbreak, especially the monsters. Like of course I know like the monster from the trailer, like the vampire one or whatever, but yeah, like apparently there's been changes, little tweaks to like weapons and gameplay and like maybe Silkbind stuff. So like yeah, I can't wait. I want to get through these weapon spotlights quickly so I can update the game and check all that stuff out. Yeah, Basarios is one that in general is like one of my least favorites of the game, just because it's not as fun to fight. You gotta like, again, the weak spots and like deflecting all your attacks is not satisfying because of his hide. But for this weapon, it's because you can carve him up from the bottom. Did I trigger it in time? No, I tried to do the invincibility attack, that Silkbind move. Oh, I moved in time. Some of my dodges have been on point, man. I've been dodging straight up attacks with the invincibility frames you get. He's ready to go already. Let's go. Get in the air. Get in the air. Let's go. I was wondering why the camera was acting funny. I didn't change it. I like the lock on camera. I think I'm in the minority with that, but dang, he ain't moving for nothing. Alright, free damage. There it goes. So the kunai thing is cool too, but again, not like a super big, like flashy or satisfying pop-off move. So it's kind of just lacking in that department for me. Ah, well that's not gonna... The tail tip apparently is a good spot, but I've never really had luck like with the tail tip. Just hit these red spots. Wait, what the heck? Is that even facing me? Dang it! What? Wow! I think I did 3 different actions up there. The initial, and then like the X maybe? And then the A? You can! You can do a little bit of the X attack and then go into the A. That's great. Oh, I haven't been drinking my stuff. Oh, I forgot to... Whatever. I forgot to pick up the energy drink again. Either of them. Shoot. What's he gonna do? Tuck and roll? Let's just go under. His legs are always a reliable spot. Whoop. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there! Jesus. See, I'll just see this. So there it is. Like, I'm like, ah, the head is not always... But I guess the belly's fine. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, no, you don't. Good as new.
I do like his design and sort of just his whole, like, idea, though. I don't know what it is. Stone monsters are just always gonna be cool, huh? It's like rocks are some of the most boring things. But then it's like, what if they were alive? And big. It's like, well, damn, now the rock is the most dangerous thing because it's a rock. Oh, he went down. So, like, I love the stone talus from Breath of the Wild. I like any kind of golem. I think God of War had a couple, right? And then I like Basarios. I like these rock monsters. I also just like the desert. So I guess maybe that's because it's a common aesthetic of the desert. Just rocks and boulders. I don't need a flip. Oh, you could do Sonic, but I forgot to pick those up. Is my defense in a play? There we go. His growl is also like, he just is so extra. It goes on for like a minute. Is he gonna roll or something? Let's just go for the leg. Shabam. Let's also do, I'm staying here. I'm staying here. Let's see if it keeps, ah, dang. Alright. Time to go for a ride. Wait. Ah, no, I want to stick to kunai. Let me see if that works. It didn't seem to work last time. No, I don't think it took damage. Is there anybody nearby? Is Bulbadon coming down here? Yeah, screw it. Bounce time. Let's bounce. Oh, I missed the freaking pillars. Whatever. Oh, God. The head is not weak. I think everybody has a hip check, huh? You're gonna have, it's harder to find a monster that doesn't do a hip check. Alrighty. I think I gotta get it in the middle. There we go. No, let's try this. Let's try to do it. Yeah! He's gonna spin. No? That's it? I'm staying here to build it up. Screw it. That's alright. That fire resistance though, the damage ain't high. Run. Run! Ah! Oh, wait. I thought he was coming towards me. We were gonna meet. Staying? So yeah, the mobility is really nice. Probably a good perk for starters of the game. They don't get encumbered by the great swords, super slow mobility and all that stuff. And the numbers are flashing constantly. It's good for your morale or something. Oh. Yes, let's just chill. Let's get a drink. Oh my god. Yeah, my armor's pretty high. I do try to make a really good build for these weapons, even though I might not go back to all of them. Like, I think this might, he's going.
Get away! No!
Is he gonna stay above ground? He's not gonna go under? Let's just follow him. Just follow the big guy. Also, I bet his personality is like, he's just a bunch of rocks, right? You literally, if you find him sleeping, you can't even tell because his whole body's under and then the rocks are above surface. It looks so cool. I think you can mine him too, like a regular ore deposit. Yeah, he just seems like a chill one. Just like, why are you bugging me? I'll wait till he's ready. My little gypsy cat. Oh, it didn't. Oh, he must be tired then, huh? Just get that kunai in as often as you can. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I got lucky. Oh, did he? He's down? That was like, what the heck? That didn't hurt. Again, wow. I guess the impact from the kunai is pretty devastating. God, no. See, I get locked in these animations, and also that too is like I can't even tell sometimes which part of the combo or chain I'm in because of how similar the. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got so lucky. Oh, he's looking rough. I'm sorry, buddy. You know, even though there is a capture option in this game for some of these monsters, it's not pacifistic enough, dude. There's some that I'm like, Zenogre, oh my god, I just can't. I want to bash his head in so bad. It's such a pain in the ass, but like a guy like him or Puke, you know, I don't really want to. Oh, okay, well he wanted to me, but you know. Oh, see, it's not like a general 3, he'll shoot it towards you. There it is. Sick move. No, what are you doing? What the heck? Oh, I had it. Oh, I kept the run button. Oh, Jesus. But I feel at the very least, even though I'm not good with it and I don't care for it much. Oh, jeez. I feel comfortable with it. I understand. I think I understand it pretty well. Even though it clearly doesn't look like it. And if you're experienced with the monster, you'll be doing that invincibility move. The silk. Ah, see, there it is. Who's here? This guy's also one of my least favorites to fight. Again, just a lot of tough spots. Let's go ahead and expedite things. I was gonna say, where's the prompt? I was smashing that like button, but I wasn't getting the... I think my least favorite though might be Almudron. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna fight them in as one of the weapon spotlight enemies. Dude, did he just shrug that off? Oh man, I don't know if I want to kill him though. It might kill him. Yeah, we'll just... Oh. Oh, I've never not mounted... I never not used the mounted Punisher. He might run. Let's just leave him. Oh. I guess they only get tied down if you do the mounted Punisher on them. But even with the monsters I don't like, or I take gratification from and pummeling around a bit, I still capture them. The only one who's given me trouble is Narga. They don't seem to like getting into the pitfall traps sometimes, and then it's like, well, there's no choice. Oh, they went back that way. See, that's their resting spot. It's gonna be just boulders, I think. Here, right? Oh no, at the tree? I don't know if I've had monsters sleep over there. Is that where they're at? But man, isn't it so cool having Okami? Oh, they're not asleep? What the heck? You're going to sleep right now, bud. It's nap time. Look, it's late. Hey, come on. There we go. Alright, so there it is. Really subpar dual blades gameplay. I guess as long as you swing them around a bit, you'll get the damage and get the hunt finished. But yeah, there wasn't anything like long sword. Oh yeah, long sword's a really cool one too.
Another successful hunt.
Where it's like, man, I could see myself doing this hunt perfectly with this weapon. Whereas with dual blades, I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna spend an evening trying to get that perfect hunt. That perfect video of a perfect hunt. But yeah, it's a pretty cool weapon. Does everything you'd want from a high DPS, death by 1,000 cuts type weapon. but it's just not my kind of playstyle. But yeah, see you in the next one.